Okay, as you know, I've been taking apart the window, so now I got it out, and I decided to put it together to make sure I understood how the parts went. So that's it. I don't know how to hold the camera. Let me see if I can set on a tripod somehow. Okay, so I'm just going to go over this. This is from me too. But there's all the window pieces. The inside of the door frame is up here. So this is the piece that goes down underneath. That's where the window hits when it comes down. It's going to go something like that. And there's these three guides. See the felt? Go right about, again, these bolt to the front, door frame. 1, 2, the approximate locations. 3. On this car, this third one's smaller. This is a mirror that holds the mirror on. So make sure you put that in before you put the glass in, or you'll never get it in if you take it out. These bolts that go through the glass, the nuts are on this side, just like that. The metal, or plastic, and a nylon, and another, and that piece that I made the tool for, that goes down. Another one, the same here. This is the oddball one that I made. This is why I made the tool. The other ones I was able to get out because they had nuts. This one doesn't have a nut, so there's a tang on here. This plastic goes on that tang. Again, you can see there's a guide on here. So that goes in, there's 2 holes in the glass. That piece goes in the top hole. I kind of propped it up. So also, this has a guide in it, built into it. See it? Again, make sure that this is over that. That piece goes into the glass in the top hole. Again, this is just set on here. Trying to balance it. These wedges are just to hold it up. Going back over to this side. This wider piece goes on the squirt, this side of the door, not on the round, not where the round is. This bolts to the frame. The top of the door. On this side there's a roller. There's also a piece inside here that keeps the window. You can adjust the window, I guess, for going up or down. See the nut right there? This piece, you can loosen it and slide it. So this guide goes in here. In this, there's a hole here and a hole here in the glass. This is the lower hole. This guide goes in the upper hole. Here, this goes here. Like that. Now on this one, this roller is completely worn out. So it fell out of the track. It won't even fit. So there's a roller here and a roller here. You see this big edge, this big piece goes on to this side. The smaller piece goes to that side. See, there's two lengths. This one's shorter, this one's longer. The longer one goes to this piece. The shorter one goes to that piece. This rivets to the door in these 4 spots. Here's the what holds the power motor on. That's where I showed on another video. I drilled holes in there to have easy access. Because trying to get in here, this is the door. I mean, there's only that much room. Unless you pull it all out like I did. I pulled it out as a unit. Let's see what else is there. Well, I don't know if I said it, but yeah, I did. This track right here, remember on this side there's one hole right here, but on this side there's 2 holes. So the track, you can't see it from there, but the track is kind of going uphill. It's not square with the glass. It goes in the upper hole. So I think that's it. So this bolts to the frame, door frame here, here, here. Rivets. Maybe I can put bolts in there. I don't know that I can reach in there and get a bolt. This bolts to the frame. This bolts to the top of the door. This bolts to the top of the door. These 2 bolt to the top of the door. I can't remember how this goes on right now when I take the other one apart, but this has to go on. I'd say this goes on first. I'm not sure if this is upside down or not right now. Maybe it goes like this. I'm not sure, but it goes here somewhere. So I think that's it. See, the motor turn. So I guess usually you could have a crank. Again, I don't have one, or I threw it away. You could have a crank here, a hand crank, or a motor. I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. So this motor is going to force this thing up and down, and I think this spring just helps it. So those are the pieces. Now here's the one I cut to make the tool. Again, you got to have this tool. I don't know if you can see it in our last video. I think I showed it pretty clearly, but you got to have this tool to fit into those slots. So this goes here. Just gonna hang on to this until I'm done with the doors. One of the reasons I keep skipping around this car, I decided to stop spending money for a while. So I'm just going every direction I can go without spending money. So now let's talk about which parts I think need to be replaced. You can buy this whole piece, but it's expensive. So you need to place that roller, that roller, that roller. Now all 3 of these are riveted in. So I gotta think about how to do that. This piece here, which goes to the window, I'd say these plastic and nylon gaskets should be replaced. These guides, they don't look bad, but I don't think they cost that much. So maybe 3 of these. Again, this car has smaller on this side. The door I took apart had 3 all the same size. I don't know why. Then I'd say make sure you lube up this thing real good. Oh yeah, replace this roller. So they must sell a kit. I haven't looked into it yet. But nothing's cheap. Make sure you lube all this. Make sure you lube all these guides. They had like a Vaseline type of lube in it. Really thick and gooey. And I'd say if you're gonna take this out, replace this motor. I think this motor might work, but I'm probably gonna replace it. So you're gonna have to put some rivets somehow, rivets, bolts, something. Motor. This piece seems fine. Roller. Washers. Probably replace these. Roller. Make sure you grease all this in here. I'd say clean it the best you can, because this could squeak. I'd say clean the rust off this the best you can. This piece on this one doesn't even have any. It's missing the mallet. It's either missing it or it doesn't need it. I'm not sure. Let me look over here. On this door here, it's missing that piece. There might be something that goes there, but I don't know what it is. I'll have to look into that. In fact, I'm going to take a picture of that. I'll take a video. I'll bring the camera over and show that. Because there's like a half-inch gap. So I don't know, maybe something's missing. And I think that's it. And then I'm going to lay out the door part, the door locks, after I and to figure out what pieces I need. Now I know what pieces I need here, how it goes together. And then I'm going to put all the door mechanism. I'll either remove all this stuff. But anyway, that's what I'm going to do. Just to get an idea, a picture. Because everything's kind of backwards once you take it out. Before it's all inside, but that's how it looks. And I don't think there's any other pieces. I took all the pieces, put them here, put it together. And it's lucky I did, because somehow I had this roller in there. And that doesn't work, because that puts the motor way over here. That is the right configuration for at least this car, probably all Firebirds of the second generation. Might be some minor changes. And oh, by the way, here's the three guides that I took out of the other door. And they're all the same size. That looks right. You know, that doesn't look right. This piece has got like a metal flange on it. See it? See it curved out? This piece doesn't have that. So my guess is one of these probably does go here, but I could be wrong. There could be something that slips over that. It's long gone. That's it. I'll just drag the camera. I'll take the camera off. Just give it a close up. I know it's hard to see, and you're just gonna have to kind of do it together in your mind. First off, I said I was gonna show the nylon guides. So here's one of them, two of them. But you see the one down there? It doesn't look right. These are tight, and that's loose. But it doesn't appear anything broke off. So going to what I just looked at far away. I'm just going to show a close-up if that helps anybody. It might help me too. See, there's the the two holes, and this piece goes like that. See, and you see this is where I use the tool. All these go on down on the other side of the glass. So that is gonna go in that hole there. Can't balance it right now. Now we're on top of the window. This bolts to the frame. I don't know if I said that. This bolts to the frame. Here's a close-up. Again, we're on the upside down. We're here. So that's how it goes, but it goes down. We'll bolt on that side. You can see I was saying there's two holes. There's the second hole. There's the other hole. The guide. Here's that roller that I said is worn out. Now we're on the side. Just to give you a perspective, I'm over here. I have to think about this, how this goes together. You know, I think I have this plate from the other door. Maybe I'll cut everything away except for this and see if I can work out a way to bolt it or rivet it. So I think that's it. I think I showed that. There's the one. There's the roller that is totally worn out. See that? Not even anywhere close to the right size. But I will say that I'm glad that I laid it out like this. Again, working with a car that is never, the windows, I've never seen the windows down. There was never a battery in this car. So everything, you gotta work it out. Now I'm on the other side, this perspective. The extra guides from the other door. And I don't, just to end this video, I'm gonna walk over to my pile of stuff. These are the door parts. Actually, I got an extra hinge here, and I got a couple extra pieces that I took out of the door. I just threw it all in here. Oh, I wanted to say that, notice, you see this? This is the door pull. It's chrome. But on the stock one, it says Pontiac. And it's gold. So I'm looking at this. I think this is glued on here, so I'm gonna try to heat it up. I want that piece. Oh, I don't know if I showed this. This is, let's see here. This is the pull rod that goes on top of the door. You know, when you lock your door or unlock it. And here's the piece that puts these two together. Just a plastic piece. Oh, another thing, when you take this lock off, it's held on with a piece like something like that. Well, when I popped off this door, driver's door, that piece fell down in behind this frame. I can't get it. I can't hear it shaking either. So be aware of that. And that's it.